Hello everyone. In this lesson, we're going to focus on circles. The inquiry question is to find the area and perimeter of compound shapes involving circles. Here is the 5 for 5 starter. Press pause and attempt the questions on a piece of paper or an exercise book. Once completed, press play to reveal the answer. Here are the answers. Also in slide 4 for your reference. What is a circle? Circle is a 2D shape that doesn't have any corners or edges. A circle has a radius, which is the distance from the center to the circumference or the perimeter of the circle. The circumference of a circle is given by the formula c equal to pi times diameter. The value of pi is 22 over 7. The area of a circle is pi times radius squared. Notice the square only applies to the radius. If you don't have pi button on your calculator, please use pi as 3.14. I repeat, if you don't find the pi button on the calculator, please use pi as 3.14. Using pi as 3.14 helps us to approximate the value, and it wouldn't change as the answers are either rounded to 3 significant figures or 2 decimal places. Calculate the area and circumference of these circles. What's the difference between the two questions? In this question, we know we have the diameter, whereas in this question, we have the length of the radius. Notice the diameter is twice the length of the radius. Let's calculate the area and circumference of these circles. Area formula is pi times radius squared. Notice that the diameter is 6 centimeter, hence the radius is only 3 centimeters. So pi times 3 squared, which gives you 28.27 centimeters squared to 2 decimal places. Notice the area is given as centimeter squared because area is given in square units. The circumference, pi times diameter, which would be pi times 6, 18.85 centimeters. Using this as a reference, calculate the area and the circumference for this question. Press pause and attempt the question on a piece of paper. Once completed, press play to reveal your answer. Press pause now. Here are the answers. The area is 50.27. Notice the diameter has been doubled because the radius is 4 centimeters. So the diameter would be 8 centimeter, 25.13 centimeters. Some probing questions to check your understanding. Show me a circle with circumference bigger than 50 centimeters. What do you think the radius could be? Show me a circle with the area bigger than 50 centimeters square. Again, what do you think the radius would be? Convince me that the area of a circle with diameter 10 centimeter is 78.5 centimeters square. Why don't you try to draw a circle with diameter 10 centimeters and find out its area. Could you check whether it's 78.5 centimeter squared? Calculate the area and perimeter of the following shapes. Give your answers correct to 2 decimal place. Before calculating the area and perimeter of these shapes, let's look at an example how to find area and perimeter of a semicircle. Here is an example finding area of a circle. How would you find area of the semicircle? Press pause and attempt this question on a piece of paper or in your exercise book. Once completed, press play to check your answer. Here's the answer. The area would be pi times 11 squared, which is the radius of the circle. However, this is divided by 2 as there's only half of a circle because it's a semicircle, which gives us 190.1 centimeter squared. Let's look at how we can calculate the circumference of this shape. The circumference would be pi times diameter, but it would be divided by 2 as that is half of a circle. This would give us the length of the highlighted circumference. This would provide us. However, we have to add the diameter to provide you the total perimeter. Hence, I'm going to add the diameter. This would provide us pi times 22 divided by 2. Notice I found out the diameter is 22 because the area is 11. Add 22. You could use this working out to calculate the circumference of the semicircle. Using that example, attempt any 4 questions. Here are the answers. They're also in slide 10 for your reference. Finally, let's look at an example involving area and perimeter of a compound shape. Here we have a rectangle and 2 semicircles. Let's see how we can calculate the area and perimeter of this shape in steps. Now first let's calculate the area of the rectangle, which is 8 times 12, which is 96 centimeters squared. The area of the first semicircle, as shaded here, is pi times 4, which is the radius of the circle, divided by 2, which gives us 25.13 centimeters squared to 2 decimal place. The area of the second semicircle is pi times 6 squared divided by 2 because the diameter is 12, hence the radius would be 6. The total area is calculated by adding all the areas of the rectangle and the semicircle, which is 177.68 centimeters square. Now let's see how we can calculate the perimeter of the shape. The arc of one, or the circumference of the semicircle. 1 is pi times diameter, in this case, which is 8 divided by 2 because it's only a semicircle. Similarly, we can find out the arc length of the semicircle too, as pi times 12 divided by 2, which is 18.85. The total perimeter is 12 centimeters plus 8 plus 18.85 plus 12.57, which is the outside of the shape, which is 51.42. Using this example, please open the circles worksheet. It's important you type in the working out and provide the answer clearly in the spaces given below. It is important you show the working out and complete your answers. Once completed, you can upload attach the completed worksheet onto the Google assignment. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.